about going.
What's crazy is
that's how to turn
what's crazy is we recording.
Yeah, I mean, I do.
Okay, what's crazy is both my brothers. But they went to like West County. They hold like
shout your brother. We start following each other on Instagram.
Yeah,
he got some good shit on there.
Yeah, him and
with the dude that was at the
him and Buckley.
The dude that was fighting them when me and Roy went to the fight. Yeah. They got some good stuff.
So yeah, I've known Buckley shit a long ass time.
So did they go to high school together?
They went to middle school and high school. They're best friends.
Okay, so they grew up together.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like they are homies.
All right, welcome back. Just posted, man. Look, this is a quick little joint. We
Whoa.
Yeah. Like, Doja had to do a couple things. He, had to be a grown man and be with the family.
He taking care of business.
Yes.
So we had to slide in the voice that y'all always hear. He's been on a couple other episodes, but this is the voice. This the nigga that cut the checks.
So let's get so. Where do we start at, man? Where do we start at? Let's go to Marcus Jordan.
Oh, okay. We're recording this the same day that this happened. Like this happened just a couple hours ago. I haven't seen like ESPN talk about it, Fox Sports or nothing. But why would they? Because he was, I ain't gonna call him a bum, but he was bum adjacent.
I mean, he actually would have been good if he wouldn't have got jammed up in like the when he was at Central Florida. They got a show clause put on them and like sanctions, and then he was like, I ain't gonna play. And then but he was decent.
There was no real
16, 17 points a game.
There was no real transfer portal or anything.
No,
back in the day.
He could
just dip.
But he did have a transfer portal to Larsa Pippen.
He's lived a real interesting life post basketball. Being Jordan's son has its perks. You know, you have a Larsa Pippen.
It's a gift and a curse, though, man. But I would rather have that curse than just trying to get it out the mud, though, too. So it's like
true. I mean, hooking up with your father's teammates.
No, I'm not talking about that choice. I'm talking about the idea of you're being Jordan's son.
Oh, I'm sure if you played that right. I mean, if nothing else, unlimited J's. Like I would think. At
the minimum,
you
can sell the J's online.
At the minimum, I would have all the color. I would have colorways that you niggas didn't have. Niggas, that mint green, yes. These are the mint green threes,
and
nigga.
If times got hard, it's gonna be online too for $3,000.
I would have colorways that I would be fucking. I'd be the young Dro of J's. All types of fantastical fucking colors.
So I mean, allegedly he was doing some candy.
Snow on the Bluff, which is crazy because I wouldn't even recognize to get the. I
don't understand. You were that comfortable, and I think it was like a kid. It seemed like it was a kid or something in the picture. That's why I was like, "Is this photoshopped or something?" Because that was like a kid leaning in, or somebody looked like they were younger. So that means you were just that flagrant with the candy.
It looked like he had a cool apparatus or something. He tried to
but still,
he ain't just put it on the table. He could. It wasn't.
He could excuse himself.
It was
like, hey, let me go to the bathroom and do it. He was like, I ain't got time. I want to do it now.
I mean, sometimes when you get that itch for candy, he got the sweet tooth. I would not recognize him if he walked in the room. Honestly, 100%. Truthfully, like I would not. He would just be another nigga in the room. So whoever snuck the pictures is wild, because to even catch that, you just had to been randomly taking pictures already, and then was like, oh, is that a candy spoon that he has in his hand? I don't even know what you call that thing. I don't know what that's called.
It's apparatus. You said apparatus. I don't even know. I've never done a candy.
I didn't. So I didn't even mess with green because I had bad lungs. I didn't drink, and look, y'all be seeing me drink on here, but I didn't even drink till I was 21. Like I was lame when it came to recreational type things. So I wouldn't even. And I've been in situations where I did not know that was going to be happening, and it started happening, and I just be like, nah. I've never been like peer pressure wasn't a thing. Like I'm good. Like that's okay. No, thank you.
I mean, we came from Dare.
I am 100% a Dare kid.
Even though it was a snitching program, you know that, right?
That's fine. I was I wasn't gonna tell on nobody, but I wasn't gonna do it.
Yeah. I don't even remember in Daryl they would come to your school and be like, "Hey, let us know if anybody."
Anybody. Yeah, I wasn't gonna snitch.
I'm like, oh no! So you trying to get me jammed up at the crib? No, sir.
No, I would have gotten jumped.
Yeah.
And my family would have disowned me. My cousins would have been like, "Oh, snitching ass, weak ass nigga."
But this is a lot.
To indulge in candy in broad daylight.
Yeah, this was like at 2:00 in the afternoon.
With a side of fries, because it was some
fries and children around, or younger individuals around. Can
is he
still with Larsa? Is he back with Larsa?
Listen, man, Bold and the Beautiful. That nigga.
He called the Bold and Beautiful.
That nigga like a soap opera. It's almost. He needs to be on a reality show.
But so they supposed to be having a reality show.
So he can monetize this.
But they were supposed to be having.
But they started having issues. Yeah. So he can monetize the shenanigans. I always say, if you're gonna be in shenanigans, get paid for it. Like if you at least record it and get some bread. Because if you're gonna do it anyway and get nothing,
you might as well get paid.
Might as well do that shit for fucking A&E or some shit.
I guess there is a lot of pressure being Jordan's son.
It is.
You got to do not the same thing though. But if you're going to be a kid like that's why I said with Bronny, I would you need to figure out another. You're athletic. Go do another sport because nobody's going to have expectations of you.
I hear you.
Or not even something else. Or something else. Period. Like I need to be good at chess. I need Daddy, give me the best chess masters to pay. I'm just saying something else to not have to live under my father's shadow.
I hear you, but that's tough. Especially if you decent at it.
Oh, if you're still putting up 20 points a game, I'm straight.
Now, as you get older, the decent may fall off. You may be I'm being honest. You can be decent as fuck in middle school.
Yep. Yeah.
And then you pretty good in high school too. You not a scrub or nothing. At some point you might have to cut bait. But again,
it's too late then.
It's too late. You lost in the sauce. Once you in the sauce, you in there. And it might mess around. It's gonna be. He's not gonna be better than LeBron. Marcus was not gonna be better than Jordan.
Yeah, it's impossible.
So why
don't you just go play rugby or something, or soccer, or baseball, tennis, something else? Because even if you not good at that, they'd be like, but I mean, dang, he's still ranked number 100 in the world though. LeBron's son, that'd be something.
But there's other situations where like Griffey.
With Ken Griffey Jr.
Yeah.
But Ken Griffey's a prodigy.
I'm just saying. It's sometimes you could be you can fuck around.
But how many we got? We got maybe 5 in our lifetime.
Like Steph.
But we got 5 out of
Steph and Dale.
We got 5 out of 3 million cats that had 5.
Hey, but what if you Peyton and Archie? Peyton is Peyton.
He doubled up with
exactly
with Eli and Peyton.
So what?
Arch Manning, the grandson.
Yeah. What if? I definitely understand why you would. I understand why you wouldn't do it.
You can understand why. Because I got all the tools to get.
What if I'm cold though? What
if I'm not? Maybe I'm Marcus doing.
Because
candy. I'm doing Marcus doing candy at 3:00 in the afternoon.
Or you could be in the middle. You could be like Tim Hardaway Jr.
Which is nothing wrong with it. Or what's the Pippen's son?
Yeah,
Scottie Pippen Jr.
Yeah, you can fall somewhere in the middle, or you could be
Austin Rivers too. You could be Austin Rivers.
Yep, you could be eating sweet tarts at the dinner table.
You could end up being what's the Barry that was playing 3-on-3. We're gonna talk about that for Sunday. I'm gonna leave that for Sunday. I didn't know that Barry existed. This is that was a bizarre. I do want to talk about that for a second because I won't be on camera for this. I gotta say, hey man, I didn't know that Barry existed.
That's a lot of Barry.
And that's the only Barry that talks to their dad. That talk to their dad. The other Barrys don't talk to their dad because I guess there's some kind of beef going on with the sons. But he's the only one that does.
Hey, listen, their father wasn't fucking around. It's a lot of fucking.
So are these by multiple different women? Or are they all by the same one?
I've not done any research on what's the father's name?
It's John Barry. Right?
Thank you. John Barry, for those who don't know, played the wonderful game of basketball.
And he's a Hall of Famer.
He's got a slew of
and his son is a halfway Hall of Famer.
You talking about what, Brent?
Yeah, he's the first white man to win a slam dunk contest. You kind of halfway Hall of Fame. You're in the
that's like the nigga wing of the Hall of Fame.
No, that's what I'm saying. No. In the Black history books, we know they're forever he will be known in Black history forever.
That's the first
white man to win a slam dunk contest.
Has a white man won since?
Yeah, McClung.
Okay. Oh, I forget about because he ain't in the NBA, so I always forget about him.
And then it's another guy.
I'm sure somebody else won too. Shout out to Brent Barry.
So Brent Barry, 10 years old. Ah, damn, Brent Barry's that much older than us? Damn.
Yeah, but to say Brent was hella grown.
Yeah, but I mean, I thought he was like 5, 6. I didn't know he was 10. His father.
That's John.
Rick Barry. Sorry.
Oh, Rick.
It's Rick.
Hey, John
is his other brother.
Yes, John. I'm like, there is a John Barry.
Yeah.
Anyway, he get his sons to the NBA. His sons gonna hoop if they don't do shit else. They some serviceable Anglo-Saxon basketball players. They're gonna get in there and do what need to get done. And one can dunk. And was a damn good dunker too. Not even for a white guy, just a good dunker. Period.
So the last Barry is by his second wife.
Oh.
The first set of 3 kids. I mean, the first set of he has 4 sons, 1 daughter. Only the one son with the current wife.
So he's got 3 sons with the first one.
And that's the one that's playing in the 3.
Hey, that
the youngest one.
It's his. Hey, he gonna get his son's gonna hoop. He in the Olympics?
Yeah.
How did the trials for that team? Okay, so
do we?
We don't want to get into this one too much, but that team was trash. Like they could have went to fucking Woes and got like 3 niggas from St. Louis
at the midnight basketball
and been like you.
We go out here and go get you a ring.
Like, what was the trial process for that? Like, did they hold? I need to know why.
They did hoop it up. They can did hoop it up. Remember hoop it up?
I do remember.
They did a hoop it up to crown the person that was gonna go, and it'd have been better.
Why wouldn't you pick like other NBA players that didn't make the main team? Like, I would have just put some other NBA players or some really good college players on the team, but instead. You picked random. What is other Barry? I'm gonna call him other Barry.
It's the youngest Barry.
Yes, younger Barry, and they got whooped by
everybody.
I
don't think they won. They didn't win a game, did they? I don't think they won a game.
They got one. Why is 3-on-3? Okay, Olympics. Why is 3-on-3 even in the Olympics?
Because technically basketball is just as big as it's right up under soccer worldwide now. So it's like a thing of
they might as well put horse in that motherfucker in. Why is 3-on-3 in the Olympics? If you have regular basketball in there,
there's different. You have mixed track. You know what I'm saying? You have mixtures of certain different popular sports. You have a mixed track team. You have.
Why don't nobody care about the 3-on-3? Ain't no. We need a dream team for 3-on-3.
I bet you next time we will. I bet you when it's in LA. Look, I guarantee. Look, y'all. I guarantee the U.S. will win the gold in LA in 2028. For the Olympics.
For the 3-on-3
in LA.
Fuck it. I'm talking about it. I don't understand.
We can double up. We can double up on it.
Why they didn't just holler at Cube and get some niggas from the Big 3 since it was gonna be 3-on-3? Could you imagine fucking Joe Johnson out there?
Look, ISO Joe would have been that, and he get to go to Paris and kick it.
ISO Joe would have been fucking him up. Catino Mobley ass would have been fucking him up. Like the best of the best from the Big 3.
Homeboy that passed away from Texas Tech that got shot. That he was the MVP 2 years ago.
Damn, I didn't even.
You didn't know? Oh, no. From Texas Tech that was the MVP.
Hey, niggas be dying. R.I.P.
In front of his crib, just walking his crib. They was just trying to rob him in Dallas. Hold on.
And crime just happened wherever.
But he was like an MVP. Andre Emmett.
Really?
Yeah. He was the MVP of
no, I didn't. No, I knew that. I didn't know he passed away. R.I.P.
Yeah. Damn.
But no, could you imagine the sponsorship of putting the big three in the Olympics?
2019. He passed in 2019.
Yeah, how dope that would have been for Cube. Cube could have been like Snoop, another god uncle of the Olympics.
It goes back to your original question. What is the qualifications for this? Like for all the other ones, you got to be able to run, or you got to like.
There's like
the rowing. Even the rowing team, you got to be like, oh, hey, you got to come to these trials to be able to be rowing team. No disrespect to those people on there. I done saw 3 white guys and 1 black guy that we don't know is a basketball player. That's never good for America.
Why didn't you just pick like the 3 niggas that didn't make the Olympic team?
Low-key.
Like we had we can only take this many people.
Low key. What if you think Carmelo, D Wade, and
now Wade already came out just recently and said that he ain't got it no more.
No, I'm talking about for 3-on-3. For Olympics to kick it, and you only got to play half court.
Who the third?
Okay, so you get 4. So Dwayne Wade, Carmelo Anthony,
DeMarcus Cousins.
Is DeMarcus still in the league?
Shit, I don't know. If he is. So he need to be retired, niggas.
Give me homeboy from the big 3. What was the big man from the Knicks? Jewish. He's Jewish now.
Amari?
Yeah. Give me Amari. Yeah. Give me Amari.
I'm like Amari Stoudemire.
Yep. Amari, Carmelo.
He is Jewish.
D-Wade, and Chris Bosh.
Don't Bosh got blood clots?
It's half court.
Bro, you finna kill Bosh in Paris. Like, no, we're not putting...
Okay. All right.
No, we're not putting Bosh on the team. Yeah, we're not... Bosh can't be on the team.
Okay.
I'm sure you could find...
Yeah, but I'm trying to think of somebody like where it could be like some cachet behind it where it's like almost like a retired dream team, like where it's like
a recently retired
Tim Duncan.
Dog, Tim retired hellas ago.
Right, but it's the half court. This ain't a full court situation.
Dog, Tim retired hellas ago.
You know how much more embarrassing it'd be for the rest of the world? We send out our retired players for half court, showing you how much dope we are.
Dog, Tim
Duncan. That's my squad. Carmelo Anthony.
You're dead fucking serious.
Yeah, Dwayne Wade, Tim Duncan. I'm gonna take Amari off since we got that. I need a small Gilbert Arenas. And I don't even like this.
Dog, Gilbert also has been retired for quite some time.
Do you think that Gilbert wouldn't turn up for an 3-on-3 with his dude? And look,
dog,
he would turn up. Oh, Agent Zero will be back, and I don't even like him like that.
Oh, you making my head hurt. And I'm like,
that's a great starting for.
How long do they got to get in shape? Because
no, they got 4. Well, no, they can't do it. I'm saying you would have gave them 2 years before. If you'd have told them in 2022, 2024, all of them are already retired. Y'all doing 3-on-3, all y'all together. They would have been kicking it, doing their thing together, or training together every month, hanging out, kicking it. Now, I don't know if D Wade and them fuck with Gilbert Arenas. I feel like in my mind they don't like him. It feels like Carmelo and like D Wade don't like Gilbert. I don't know why
do you say that?
It just feels like.
What makes you say that?
It just feels
because Gilbert is such a Bron guy. Like Gilbert is one of the.
But I could see them. Being
Gilbert fuck with Brian heavy.
But I could see them being like, I ain't fuck with that dude when we was in the league. Cause he like they did it the right way, and this cat up here pulling up guns and fucking with people and shit and doing dumb shit. I could just see them being like Gilbert on the team.
Melo was a nigga though. Like Melo's still a nigga.
Melo got that one trouble the one time.
Melo a nigga.
He was done. He was done with his niggatry after
Melo was
the weed charge at the airport.
Melo was about to fight Garnett.
That's different though. A lot of cats be fighting though, but I'm talking about off the court. But Gilbert Arenas had a gun for the fight. I do think the Crittenton thing though, with him actually going to jail for murder, fucked up his legacy even more. Like, oh, you just being a nigga with another nigga for real. If Crittenton went to do regular stuff and played over in China and did regular life, I think it would have been better for his legacy. But the fact that this dude actually murdered someone later on, like a year or two later, make it be like, oh, y'all was on that bullshit.
There was a time, if people don't remember Gilbert Arenas, I ain't hating on him.
He was one of the top 5 players in the league.
I'm not hating on Gil at all. There was a time where like,
I don't like his personality.
Well, LeBron in Cleveland was having some real issues with Washington. And that was because of Gilbert.
Agent Zero. I ain't mad at him.
Now, LeBron always found a way. But there were some times where I was like, shit. As a longtime LeBron fan, I will stand on that. Washington used to scare me on paper. And then we'd play a couple games and I'd be like, okay, never mind. Can't nobody guard Brian. But that didn't mean Gilbert couldn't hoop. And once Larry left and ended up with Cleveland, I was like, okay. The one nigga that might have been able to like give him a little bit of like a little pest to him is on our team now. So, so we're going to make our own big three. We're not going to use none of Cube niggas. We're going to use niggas the guys that was so good that they ain't in the big three.
I mean, either way. I'm like, saying you could go that way.
Because Melo too good to be in the big three. No diss to the big three.
But Melo might want to go out there and fuck around in LA. I could see Melo being like...
Whoa. You say in 4 more years?
4 more years.
No, ain't no fucking way.
4 more years.
Ain't no.
For Paris though, if they would have talked to them before, for Paris, I could see D-Wade, Melo, and they could have probably made Chris Paul retire. That was my other one. They could have made him retire just to do that. Hey,
shut the fuck up, man.
Hey, they'd have had the whole banana boat, but LeBron. I'm just saying the whole.
Oh my god!
Could you have got LeBron to retire early and do the banana boat for the 3?
LeBron might be playing when they go to fucking LA at the rate he going. LeBron might still be in the league in 4 years. Bro.
Look, on the 3-on-3 team.
He's the current MVP leader of the fucking Olympics when it comes to basketball. Ain't no fucking way LeBron should be. Listen, let's say that for the next episode. Jesus. And shout out to the Olympics is in Paris.
Have you ever heard the it's called the tournament, that basketball tournament where it's all old like college players and small program. They could take them cats. I'm saying if you wanted to get cheap, they'd be better than what was out there. Them cats from the tournament. It's called the tournament, y'all. It's a thing on ESPN. They have like all these old semi-pro college basketball players, and they have like a big tournament and everything. And just ended. They could take some of them cats.
It'd be on like ESPN too, though.
They better than what we saw. Okay. Jimmer Fredette is our age.
How did Jimmer get up? Okay.
Jimmer Fredette is our age, dog.
That's what pissed me off. When I saw Jimmer Fredette on the team, I was like, how the fuck he get on the team?
He might be a little bit younger than us, but he's way younger than us. He's 35.
He was playing like he was my fucking...
He looked like he was old as us. I'm like, damn, Jimmer look old.
Jimmer was playing like he was 40 fucking 3.
But look, people don't understand. Jimmer Fredette was going though back. Like he was a phenomenon though too when he was at BYU.
Listen, I need to find out the rules of how we. I don't know why there is a big 3 in the Olympics, but how did we select them? You could have put Kyrie on the goddamn team. Nigga, you can't be on the real team because you be on some bullshit sometimes. And no, I love Kyrie, but Kyrie be.
All right, I found the parameters for how they select.
Oh, you looked it up? Okay, yeah, what's the rules?
So 2 players ranked within the top 10 of their country, 2 players ranked within the top 50 of their country, or have the minimum number of ranking points. They must hold legal nationality to represent the country. They must have presented a passport. Cool. They cannot have played for a national team in basketball and or 303 for another country in official competition at FIBA.
Okay.
They must be at least 18 years old by July 26, 2020.
So it could be somebody from college.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, but if you were dope in college, you was on the 20 and under squad. You couldn't play on the 3-on-3.
Got you. Okay.
Because you played for a U.S. national squad at some point.
Gotcha.
So ISO Joe could be in play.
ISO Joe. He would have been my team captain. Joe fucking Johnson. Joe. How old is Joe Johnson, man?
So this is never played. So the whole Chris Paul, all of them is out. You can never play. You can never play for any national team.
Oh, so Melo is out too.
Melo's out. Sorry about previously I talked about that. So that's all out. It's got to be somebody.
It can't be Joe Johnson then either.
Joe Johnson was on.
Wasn't he on the Olympic team or FIBA or some shit? Like I feel like Joe Johnson was on.
You said I saw Joe was on.
Yeah, I feel like Joe Johnson was on something. I feel like Joe Johnson was on something, man.
Did he make a team? So that's why we're limited. You can't have not made any, like, I'm talking about your under 19s, under 20s.
Okay. Never mind. Okay.
They were limited. They was like going through, and Jimmy Fredette is Mormon, so he's sitting there like he hadn't been doing that probably and been under 20s and all that because he had to do the Mormon missionary thing. So he can't do that. Hold on, let's see. Oh, look, his goddamn picture got a USA. I'm like, so Joe can't go.
I'm like, Joe was in the Olympics, bro.
Oh, we limited. That's how they got us.
We looked it up real time.
That's how they got us. And the Olympics got us.
I mean, shit.
Nope. You gotta go to AN1 cats now.
No, and okay. Next topic. Ain't no fucking way we getting AN1 niggas out of retirement.
Would it be better than this? No, I'm talking about cats that's playing street ball now. I'm not talking about like.
Oh, okay. I
ain't talking about the old cats. I'm talking about like anyone that's playing street ball like on that level.
Is there a street ball league currently?
Yeah, the TNT, the tournament thing that I was just talking about, the 5-on-5 joint. That's basically.
I thought that was just one game, though.
No, it's a tournament.
I know. I thought that was like
because it's a one elimination.
Yeah, I'm like they ain't playing out. It's not a season or no shit. Never mind. Okay, Olympics are bad. We have computers. We looked it up. I now understand why it was Jimmer Fredette, two other guys, and a random black guy that I've never seen on the team.
Because you cannot play any Olympic, like, so Pan Am games, any of those games, you cannot have played for your country. So if you were 17 playing in AAU for the USA national squad, can't play in this.
No, that makes sense.
Yeah, so that's why we're limited.
Okay. They could have just went to Wabata then, like I said. Go to Wabata.
But it's some cats in the Big Three. You think Katino Mobley played on one of them?
Katino was cold back in the day. Ain't no telling.
When they sit there just like this in this conversation, I'm like, "Hey man, did Katino play?" Like, and they're sitting there online being like,
"I'm saying like hey Katino, I like old nigga Katino more than young Katino. Big Three Katino fired. That nigga be hooping."
Katino Mobley was the shit though. Hold on, let's see. Did he ever play?
I feel like he didn't, but maybe he did.
Get Katino. Katino's never played for U.S. squad.
All right, because I feel like Stoudemire has too. So he would be eliminated.
I feel like Amari has at some point. Ain't no way you taking no 7'1" cat and you ain't going.
Yeah.
They got a little jumper and you ain't gonna put him on the squad, especially when he was on Phoenix.
Yeah.
Back then.
So okay.
Yeah. So
let's
get in our last topic, man. This VP selection for Kamala.
Mr. Walz, hey, not gonna front. When she announced it, I was a little hesitant. Didn't know much about him. Not gonna be that guy to pretend like, oh, I've been no. Didn't know much about him at all. I did a quick Google search at work and looked him up. And the stuff I was seeing, I wasn't liking at first. So I was like, oh, he sounds like a Joe Manchin kind of guy. Like he was military. He be shooting shit and doing this and that, and rural America. And nothing wrong with rural America at all. Let me just say that.
The I Only Listen to 90s Music podcast is a show for 80s babies who were 90s kids. If you were a No Limit soldier, then this is your show. If you believe that Cash Money is not an army but was a Navy, this is the show for you. If you and your friends ever tried to sing a song written by Escape, In Vogue, Shy, or Boyz II Men at a talent show during middle school, this is your show. The I Only Listen to 90s Music podcast is a bunch of 80s babies talking about all the songs and things that we loved when we were kids and teenagers. So if you went to the skating rink and you were at a lock-in, this is the show for you. If you think that Tevin Campbell was the original Prince of R&B, this is the show for you. If you don't understand the conflict between Monica and Brandy, but you're kind of on Monica's side and understand why Brandy got punched, this is the show for you. Make sure that you tune in, subscribe, click the little subscribe link, We're here. We're going to talk about all things 90s music. This is the show for you.
Father came from a farm. My grandmother, came from down south. So it's in our blood. Not that far back. Then I hopped on X. I'm calling it X now. Fuck it. I fought it for a long time.
Amari's never made a U.S. squad.
Okay.
For the record.
I hopped on X and saw that the youth really liked this dude, and I'm like,
take it back. I'm sorry.
Who?
He did. He got a bronze.
I could have.
14.
I'm like, I could have swore he was on that LeBron team.
Yeah, he's on there.
Okay.
Keep on, sorry.
That's the Tim Duncan.
Mm-hmm. That was the Redeem team.
I'm gonna put a pin in this. Yeah. People blame LeBron for that bronze, like Tim Duncan, and Allen Iverson went on that team. Yeah. That's their fault.
Yeah.
Just put it out there.
Yeah.
Okay. I hopped on.
Was the captain,
yeah. I hopped on X, aka Twitter, and did a little research, and I saw that like the youth really like this dude, and I was like, why do they like this old ass white man? Like, what is going on? I'm like, is he like a Bernie Sanders? Like he like the old crotchety white man that we just be like, you know what, I'm riding with Bernie, or like what's going on with him?
Think about that comparison with him and Bernie. That's a good comparison. Yeah. Or a good idea to think about when you talk about him. Yeah.
And I saw that yes, his exterior may seem very old school Democrat, like moderate Democrat. He's military, shoots guns. Shit, apparently he was like the best marksman when he was in Congress or the Senate, whichever one he was in. My bad. And I was like, I don't like this guy. But then once he became a governor, my boy, it's free lunch for the kids in Minnesota. Like, that's dope as fuck. And then I did a little more research, and I was like, oh, him and his wife had a hard time having children. Like, they couldn't get it popping. They use, is it in vitro?
In vitro, yeah.
Yes, say that right. And I was like, okay. Then I found out he was like a high school teacher and coach before he got into politics. And I was like, damn, that's kind of dope too. But I'm still a little apprehensive.
I'm like, black, we always gonna be apprehensive.
Because,
we gotta, and there's nothing wrong with that, y'all, before y'all end up being.
I don't trust politics, and my minor was political science. I used to love politics, but as you get older, you become jaded. So I'm like, I don't know if he's gonna move the needle. I don't really trust him. I don't know if he's gonna move the needle. We recorded a different podcast last night, Game of Thrones. I'm a nerd too. We both are. And I DVR'd the rally. Vice President Harris had a rally last night in Pennsylvania. And I said, I'm going to DVR this because, it's that time. It's time to get back involved, invested. And lo and be fucking hold, this motherfucker fire. This motherfucking white man he Mr. Feeney or some shit. Like he cool than a motherfucker.
Hey, I didn't think that's
like he cool than a motherfucker. Like he is Mr. fucking Feeney.
I like that. Yeah.
Like he gonna teach you some life lessons. Like he gonna fucking help you out when you're in a bind. Like I said,
Mr. Feeney.
He was every cool white man I ever saw. He was Mr. Belvedere. Like he was every cool white man
from an 80s show. Yes. From an 80s show.
Every cool old white man.
Pre Ted Danson, before he started down that mega train, he would have been Ted Danson too.
No, I don't know.
Charles in Charge was the shit.
Oh no, so that's Scott Bell.
Scott Bell, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Not Ted Danza. That's who's the boss. Who's the boss?
No, that's Tony Danza.
Tony Danza. Yes, that's who's the boss.
You talking about Whoopi old guy from Cheers is the guy you named.
Yeah. but Tony Danza is who's the boss. And
Scott Bell
is the one I was thinking. I was like, Charles in Charge was the shit.
But he was young. I'm talking about you know how some of the old shows.
You say you gotta have an older gentleman than a family. Yes.
Like the old dude from Different Strokes. Like he was a cool ass white man. Yes.
Mr. Drummond.
He was a cool white man.
Mr. Drummond. I mean, you gotta think he had adopted 2 black kids from the hood.
Exactly.
And them parents was coming through. They was trying to come to that high rise too, though. Like, oh, this where y'all living? they was trouble coming in.
Yeah.
That's a deep dive at some point that guys never thought about.
Well, back in the 80s, apparently adopting black kids was just a thing.
You got that. But Webster was a little bit different because they was middle class.
Hey, his daddy was. Hey, Webster daddy was a cool ass white man too, though.
Papadopoulos.
Yes. Oh, good. Hey, I'm gonna tap you up on that, Mr. Papadopoulos. But no, he had dad jokes. Like he came with some heat. JD Vance apparently may not have. The internet won't let me know if it's true or not. Like put his willy in between a couch.
Inside out latex glove.
In the couch.
In the couch. Yeah, give him full context for some people.
And my man, please play the clip if you can. I don't know if we can do it or not. Yeah. My man hit JD Vance with I can't wait to debate him. Called him a weirdo. And was like, if he can get up off the couch. I was like, okay, he on social media a little bit. He hit Trump.
Like all regular people I grew up with in the heartland, JD studied at Yale. Had his career funded by Silicon Valley billionaires. And then wrote a bestseller trashing that community. Come on. That's not what middle America is. And I got to tell you, I can't wait to debate the guy. That is if he's willing to get off the couch and show up. So
with the old crime was up when you were president, and I'm not even going to count the crimes that you committed. I said, this motherfucker is quick. Like he was coming with it. Told the Republicans to mind their own damn business. Like he was quick with it. And I didn't realize that he was also the governor when George Floyd passed away. Mm-hmm. And man, my man,
two-time governor. This is his second term right now.
And he legit was a high school coach and high school football coach, linebacker, and social studies teacher. And he was like the sponsor for like the gay club, like trying to like help gay straight relations.
Yeah, go into the 2016 Parklands thing as I'm on here with it.
Oh my God. So, rural America, they got farmed and shit in Minnesota too. My guy, marksman, military, can shoot his ass off. Parkland happens. He gives the NRA back all their bread. Like he was like a turncoat for them. White folks was like, you did what? White folks like he like a traitor like for them. Because they thought he was like a Democrat, but like not really a Democrat. Like Joe Manchin not a real Democrat. Fuck, I'm so sick of that motherfucker. But that's a whole other.
But he's in West Virginia too, though. He's trying to do his constituents.
That's a whole other topic. But he need to go ahead.
But he can't. He's in a trick bag though, because the constituents.
He Mark Arcady. And I'm gonna leave it at that.
He's the Merrick Arcady. He's the senator version of Merrick Arcady for West Virginia. There you go. That's a great example.
And by the way, no diss if you see this, but somebody called Wesley Bell Merrick Arcady today on the internet, and boy was I fucking in tears.
Is he though?
What was the senator's name? Not the senator. What was
Clay Davis?
Hey, Clay. No.
Come on, Clay Davis.
Clay Davis was the. What was the
state senator?
No. What was the mayor's name?
The first one.
Old boy from a different world. Yeah.
Oh, I had it in my head
because he was raggedy as hell.
Yeah, but he was kind of more.
He was raggedy as hell, bro.
I would have said another name, somebody else that was.
Because,
but I don't want to.
Cori Bush was not him. He needed to go. I was okay with Caucasian winning.
Yeah.
I'm just being real.
You're talking about. I'm pulling them up now.
I always forget.
Yeah, but I know the name of the character's in my head.
No, Clay Davis was.
Clay Davis.
He was a scoundrel.
Yeah. Clarence Royce.
Thank you, Mayor Royce.
But
Cori Bush was not Royce.
Yeah, no.
So I can't. So I can't call him.
And also,
Clark
The Wire
Kent.
wasn't accounting for the progressive movement in Democratic. This is like these are all of them were classic Democrats in that series. You know,
I agree.
So they weren't. It wasn't like these pitted things.
Oh no, I'm just saying I chuckled.
Yeah, but I thought that's a bad.
I didn't say it was good.
Yeah,
I just chuckled.
I get what you're saying though. In general, he's marrying Carcetti. Yeah, I guess.
Cause Royce was, would have won.
Yeah.
Like Royce had it in the bag. If the other black dude would have ran against Royce, I'll definitely forget his name. But Carcetti's boy, they was friends on the council together.
Oh, the light skinned dude.
Yeah.
But he did run.
Exactly. But I'm saying,
and he was basically there to take votes away from Royce too.
I'm saying if Carcetti wouldn't have ran, Royce would have lost.
Oh, he would have lost. Yeah,
Royce,
remember he was like, he was going to lose regardless.
Royce was going to lose. Royce was going to beat him no matter what.
Yeah.
Like, there was no way, name recognition alone.
So you saying he's more of, even though he's maybe not a scoundrel, but you're saying he's more of the idea of Royce than Carcetti because he was going to win regardless.
Are you talking about Manchin?
No, I'm talking about Wesley Bell.
Okay.
Because it was a black on black thing.
I'm gonna say this.
Let's keep it real. Let's go. Let's deep dive into politics.
We're pivoting. Sorry about that, guys.
Let's say Kara Spencer decided to run against him. That's more of a 1-to-1 situation of that. Kara Spencer is more progressive, I would say, than Wesley Bell is. Even though she is conservative too before anybody gets into that. But Wesley Bell is definitely way more conservative and Kara Spencer is way more progressive. That would be a hell of a crazy matchup.
I put it to you like this. We discussed it in the last episode.
Mm-hmm.
I knew Wesley Bell was going to win.
Yeah, we had predicted that.
Yeah, I knew that.
And I voted for
And that's not and then I voted for Cori Bush as well. That's not an endorsement. The way the lines were written up,
it was like 300.
And the money,
we knew we was going out to a battle. We weren't going to win.
I went into the polls knowing that my vote was in the wind.
Did you see that interview with Hill Harper on the Breakfast Club?
Bro, yes, that shit was crazy. We ain't supposed to be talking about this, but fuck it. Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Dude, he named him he's like, yeah, homeboy down in St. Louis, Wesley Bell. I'm like, dude, I'm taking.
I got shot.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, I'm taking me and Xander riding in the car. Xander even looked up out her book St. Louis.
I legit was on the way to work and was like, what the fuck? Why are you talking about Wesley Bell on the Breakfast Club?
Slaughtered though too.
He did.
He did get slaughtered. Some of my Detroit people said they felt like he moved there only to try to win the Senate thing. That's another side conversation though.
Politics.
We do need to do a politics episode though.
Politics is a shady game, man. So listen, there is no race that is a guarantee. Life has taught me this. Mm-hmm. There is no race that you can say 100% this person got it locked up. Because all it take is one fucking Wesley Bell jumping in to this race.
He had hands on TV. I told you that last night.
Because if Wesley Bell don't jump in this, Cori Bush wins hands down. But
the whole thing was, I didn't even know that he was going to go against Hawley though originally for Senate.
Oh, I did.
I did. I mean, I knew. I realized
he had a huge announcement, like press conference, the whole nine. And after a couple months, was like, you know what? I'm gonna do this instead. And I don't know why. I'm not gonna get into that. I'm not finna call nobody no snake or nothing. I'm not doing all that.
Yeah, because it's
not the type of podcast. All I'm saying is, as soon as he switched, and then I don't want to get banned or nothing like that. But as soon as a certain group got behind him with the bread, I said, "Oh, he got it." My man had ads
everywhere
on everything.
On this podcast, Stephen.
We don't get to pick the ads on the podcast, but I was watching the podcast,
and so
Wesley Bell had an ad, and I was like, "Well, shit." If anybody watching this at the crib, they're gonna be like, "Oh, look at these motherfuckers." We don't pick. YouTube picks the ads, yeah.
And they product placed it. They do their great job with
now,
with that.
We have gone in because we recently discovered that there were some Trump ads too.
Yeah, those are gone.
We have found a way to get them gone because ain't no fucking way.
The Wesley Bell thing is fine though.
Yeah, no, he's still he's still a Democrat.
That was a fair game.
And I will say this: I've met him. Seems like a great guy. We friends on Facebook. We both go to Barcode. He was at the last time we recorded. I left here.
Right, and you said you went to Barcode.
He was at Barcode.
Just true.
Playing pool and just being a regular nigga for a minute. So I don't have a gripe with him per se. I just don't think he should have ran against Cori Bush. I think she was
100%.
And she got rid of Jamestown Mall, bruh.
But also Cori jammed herself up.
She did, and I'm not gonna get into the it's over at this point. Yeah. But like anytime you vote the same thing as Marjorie Taylor Greene,
hey, look, you gotta go in and be like, hey, I just want to ask, what did Marjorie Taylor Greene vote for? Cool.
Sometimes you just gotta not vote. Sometimes you just gotta
absentee yourself.
Yes, sometimes you just gotta say, you know what? I understand you voting on this on principle, you making a stand. But if I look and you in the same box with Marjorie, if I don't know what's going on, I'm gonna look at you sideways too. And this is just me being honest. If you're not big in politics, but you just watch social media or the news, you know certain names. You don't want to be associated with them names on shit. Like there should, whatever she vote, you vote the opposite.
And I'm sure for Republicans they'll do away with AOC. Like for a Republican, if they see AOC vote for people, shit, I'm out. Even if I just absentee that day. Yeah, I'm just or abstain.
Yep, whatever. Abstain, I'm out.
Yeah. I'm not gonna.
I hope that St. Louis.
Because we know we lost 2 delegates. Yeah. That's why this jam up happened though. Because dude, the district 1 is all the way from where you at to down to me. Think about that.
No, District 1
and all the way part of West County.
All right, so Pete, I live by old Jamestown Mall.
Damn near Illinois, North Illinois.
The little subdivision over there. I live far. This nigga live by Soulard. We don't live nowhere near each other. The fact that we get together to record this shit is crazy. Yeah, because it's a 20-minute drive. Like legit.
More than that. Traffic is more than that.
Yeah, with traffic more than that. But the fact that that's the same district is insane.
Because Russ Carnahan was ours before that.
Really?
Yeah, because we're in the South. Okay. South was all Russ Carnahan going South County. Okay. All that little bit Southwest and everything, like Fenton, out to Fenton and all that. That was all Russ Carnahan.
Dog, that's still far as hell. Out to Fenton.
Yeah, but it was, but fucking Wesley Bell and them out to fucking Kirkwood and shit. I saw Wesley Bell posters out in Kirkwood going to my daughter's soccer practice. I'm just saying that's how much we lost 2 delegates.
Okay. Well,
for the state because of the population.
I hope. Is there a Republican running?
No.
This is a sold up seat.
This is basically all
right, congrats then, because you got you in there.
But then now we have to have another election for he jammed it up because the fucking governor probably gets to fucking install.
Didn't he have
until the next election? See, that's the type of bullshit that you do be like, whoa, what the fuck you doing? Because yes, he won. Congrats
you're talking about prosecutors.
Yeah, so he gets. I believe the governor, maybe it's a county executive, does.
I'm hoping it's Sam Page. I guess.
I'm assuming it's a county executive. I'm assuming the governor can't.
We didn't do any research. We probably talking about Kamala Harris, y'all. So our bad. Yeah. We on the tangent. There was an election here in St. Louis yesterday. Pretty big election. A primary. The person we wanted to win didn't win. The person who we thought would win won. And that's fucked up when you get grown and you could be like, this person gonna probably win, but I'm gonna vote for the other person anyway. We stood on business. Yeah, we stood on business. I was kind of torn at first, and then I was like, nah, fuck that. I got to vote for Cori. So I hope if she does see this, I think you did a great job, Cori. You had a couple things you probably shouldn't have did. Don't mess with that other group. You mess with them, they're going to get you up out of here. And also...
all right, boom.
Who picked?
This is we enter, so no, I'm reading an article from the Post-Dispatch.
You got to pay for the Post, bro. You got to pay for the post, big dog. Sorry, Post Dispatch, we ain't got no money. We do, but we ain't paying for y'all.
Damn, I was trying to see, like, because they was giving you I got a back way.
You go on the dark web for Post Dispatch?
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Damn, they did.
No, bro,
No, before you could hit incognito and get it before. But they saying who can. I'm just wanting to know the process in general, but
I'll look it up before Sunday. So this is supposed to be.
There's some more insidious stuff that I'll tell you about with this. This District 1 is a very black thing. William Lacey Clay is the first black Congressman of the state of Missouri. So District 1 is super like coveted for historical things.
Yeah.
So you got to think his son had it after that, Lacey Clay Jr. Then Cori ousted Lacey Clay Jr.
It was time for him to go, though.
Oh, 100%.
Okay.
100%.
It was time
for him to go. But Cori was the non-establishment candidate that she upset him, really. And it was a close race as well. But now you have basically another established Democrat in that position.
Things usually, this is how politics work, unfortunately. It'll swing hella far one way, and then next thing you know, it swings right back. And that keeps anything from actually changing, in my opinion. So I'm not a big fan of that.
County executive appoints the next new county.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is that still Sam Page, right?
Yeah, yep. Okay. So that's who appoints the person that... so I thought maybe the governor got involved. I was like, no, it's the county executive.
We live in a red state, but in a blue city.
But we used to be purple, though. When we were younger kids, it was purple. We were the swing state. People was constantly they don't even market here no more. Nah. They don't even come here no more. We fully
Missouri has risen.
Missouri, yes.
So Missouri is a tale of two. I'm gonna say two cities.
I mean, it's historical too. It's an historical reference with it.
Yeah, true. During the Civil War, half of Missouri was with the North. Other half.
Your next door neighbor could be a Confederate. You be a Union. Next door, y'all shooting over each other over the gate. In theory.
But yeah, so the further south you get into what we call Missouri. You get close to like Arkansas and
West too.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. You get out there Sedalia and all that stuff out that way.
Yeah. And then like
low key everything's south of 70.
Yeah, because St. Louis is cool, Kansas City is cool. I would say Columbia because it's a college town.
Jeff City, 70.
Jeff City's cool.
Yeah, everything else off of 70.
Yeah, you're right.
Even a little bit north of 70 gets real conservative too, though. So basically, there is a strip of Highway 70. That's it. That's all conservative. That's holding down.
That's all Democratic.
It's all Democratic. If you go north towards Kirksville and what's the one where Northwest Missouri State is at? What is that? St. Joseph's. Yeah. All that stuff's conservative now.
Really?
All that it used to be like little battles up in there. Now it's all conservative.
Okay. Are college kids just like staying there? They graduate and then go home? Because there used to be those areas like I think
the state of Missouri as a whole, obviously we've lost delegates. The state of Missouri has lost population.
Because folks are leaving.
Population. So therefore you're losing districts. So now it's getting more tighter within it. That's why you have a situation where there's basically one Democratic district for this eastern part of Missouri, if you look at it. Because the West County part is the same woman that's been in the spot in general. She magged up. Crazy story I'll tell at one point, though, when I was smoking cigars with her and everything, though, and she was trying to ask me, like, why black people weren't Republican. Full conversation, for an hour and a half.
You be in some wild spaces. I support that.
Full thing.
You know what? I'll let
come out with these random little spots we go to on everything.
Hey, listen, man. I'm done being respectable black. I've been to cuss that ass out.
No, I wouldn't. But she wasn't like charging me. She was it wasn't like she was like, hey. She was like, why is this and this? She was just trying to get game, and I was like, look here, ma'am. I'm smoking cigars.
The KKK are Republicans. That's all. That would have been. See, I'm gonna fuck it up. I'd have fucked it up.
I said those different things like that, but she was like more like, all right. She was trying to basically say like that's more of a Southern way of republicanism and blah blah blah. And then she was trying to pitch. She's like, well, don't you want your taxes? She was trying to pitch on me like, oh, don't you got a little bread on? Like you up in here? Well, why you?
I think that's the biggest battle. I do want to keep my money. I'm not going to pretend like I don't. I would love to keep my money, and I'm not rich at all. But
you know the trick bag about it, though? You know the trick bag about it? They move their money from our welfare and all the shit that they gonna put. They ain't gonna give it back to you. Yeah. They gonna move it to somewhere else that they gonna want to do. A military. They gonna move it to SpaceX. They gonna move it somewhere else.
No. I listen. I can never be a Republican. If I got rich tomorrow, I just couldn't do it. Now, that does not mean I'm not gonna find ways to not pay taxes. Of course, I'm gonna get me a good fucking tax guy. Yeah, like I'm gonna do that. But like to straight up be a Clarence Thomas, I want you old now, so I can't fight you. But if I could like age up to fight you or age you down, I would whoop your ass, bro. Like if I could somehow just age up to like 60. Boy, and catch your ass somewhere out, boy, we be some old motherfuckers squabbing. Or if I can make you 40, just low.
I got a problem with y'all. A lot of y'all, I'm gonna be you for a second. Hey, all of y'all niggas though, that just hating on Kamala just because you don't want to see a woman be president.
I told you it's gonna do that.
Niggas. No, dude.
But I told you in advance.
He was like, the word Kamala means this from Indian. I was like, nigga, is your thing hacked? Are you serious? Like, this ain't even make no sense. If you could have policy issues with her, and that's fine, but like, her name is there. He's like putting up her family pictures like this her real family. Like, the mother, and this person, I'm not going to say his fraternity or whatever, I'll tell you off the air or whatever. He's in a black fraternity though, and he obviously knows that she is an AKA as well. I'm like, dude. And I'm fine if you do not agree with her policies. If you want to have a policy conversation, I'm fine with that. But do not bring cultural policies into the idea of why you're like thinking this shit so hard.
Cultural politics is in the Republican. It's in the handbook. Their handbook is to divide.
And fuck Joe Brown too. I want to say that on the record. She's a hoe. You know some. Look here. Kamala Harris, if anything, she practiced great pussy management. If anything, if you want to, I love her for that. You have a daughter, I have a daughter. If she was moving that way and moving like you, be like, I ain't even mad at Arya. I ain't even mad at Xander. She ain't been out there like that, but she moved properly around good people. If you're saying, if you want to call her a hoe,
I am very.
And that's horrible that you're doing that, Judge Bro. Nobody cares about you. You be out here drunk and shit in Vegas, up on young girls. I ain't gonna do that. I'm not gonna cut this out.
I am very much progressive when it comes to things like that, and I've always been. I legit call myself a man whore. Not on some proud of that shit, but on some let's take the stigma off the word. Like what the fuck. When you young and unwed, or if you are wed and y'all got to understand that whatever the fuck you got going on, I mind my goddamn business. A lot of you niggas just be mad because you couldn't fuck. And I think that's the issue. You're mad because if you was in that position, you wouldn't have got it. And that's not
you cooking.
That's not how you want to be. No, it's the truth.
You cooking with grease. Yeah. Let's keep it 100. Kamala's fine as hell, though, dog.
I saw some pictures of her in college in her AKA.
You'd have been on it. You'd have been on it.
She was 1980s fly. That's a thing.
She was school days fly.
She was school fucking days fly. Ain't no way. If you was in college when she was in college, you wouldn't have tried to holler. Stop fucking playing. No way.
Man, come on,
stop playing. Like I saw a picture of her. I say, oh, she probably really knew how to fucking AKA. Like
she know how to AKA.
No, cause hey, I'm an alpha. I am an alpha, and I ain't gonna call myself King Alpha no more because I'm old. But when I was outside alpha, you couldn't tell me shit. I guarantee when she was
on the same shit.
She was on that shit.
She was like, I'm about this pink and green business.
You go back when I was in undergrad, you niggas couldn't have told me. I don't give a fuck what you was in. You could have been another alpha. You couldn't have told me shit because I felt like I was that nigga. And I had the shit to back it up. Like, man, look me up from back in the day, nigga. I was cold. That's Kamala. And this ain't no drinking or nothing. I'm telling you the truth. This is how I felt. I stopped wearing letters. I said, if you don't know my outfit, I'm doing something wrong. I said, I'm not even wearing nothing that say outfit at this point. You should know when I walk in the room. It's about to get chilly in this motherfucker. It's about to be a breeze in this bitch when I walk in. That's what I was on. That I'm pretty sure she was like, I'm about to be pretty in the motherfucker when I walk in. When I walk in here, girl, they finna know. She got that kind of vibe. I saw a picture of her. She went to like a video. She went to like a homecoming a couple years back. I said, oh, I know she was on it. The music came on. She said, I can't get loose. I'm in the public eye. I know a hip move when I see it though. I say, yeah, she holding back. I say she'd have got down if she wasn't in the public eye. You know, she a sister, man. She a sister.
From the 99 to the 2000s.
She's a sister.
So you think about it. So Kamala was probably in 99. She'd been what, 30 something?
And when she was dating Montel Williams, yeah,
she was getting down. She was kicking it.
No, listen.
You think about, she's still a lawyer though, dog. So it ain't like she like a bum ass person, though.
Dog, she was a prosecuting attorney. I get that. I know. We looked the stats up. She did not put hundreds of thousands.
She also got the marijuana thing pulled down for the cannabis thing. She has to set up a program for people to be able to get more services for them to stop recidivism and going back to jail as well. Come on, man. Like if you don't like her policies,
she didn't arrest the people. She was the prosecuting attorney, and she didn't prosecute not even half of the marijuana arrests. Like, y'all got to do some research. You niggas got to stop nigging. We have these things. And I'm not talking about going to Facebook and looking at memes or no other bullshit that somebody made. Misinformation is real. You can look up real cases, you can look up real stats. You can go to these sites and look these things up. Again, if you don't like her policy, I understand. Some of you niggas got bread. Or you just mad misogynistic. I get it. You're dinosaurs in today's day and times. Like, I understand. But, like, hating on somebody because they're a woman is not cool, man. Y'all did that shit to Hillary. And I knew you were going to do it to a black woman. Oh, I told y'all.
You said that.
I said, it's going to be a black woman, and they're going to show.
Well, yo, it's extra even longer on everything for this episode and everything than we wanted to. But this is sleeping. Thank you for having me.
No. This is
not my show. And I get to get out a lot of different stuff. I can't get out.
So he like the Suge Knight.
No, it's not. Why is that? No, somebody else hit me up on Twitter like, yo, you Suge Knight and everybody though, because Doja be. I'm putting the clips on. They be like,
but he not Suge Knight. Like, he ain't choking nobody or no shit like. He not Big Red. Like, I'm just saying, he's the Barry Gordy. How about that?
But I don't like that one either. That means I'm finna take somebody's girl. I'm gonna be on some scammer stuff with a sidekick.
What's a good baby? Look,
can I be
L.A. Reid? Nigga,
I can't be that either though.
He took TLC money too. and Tony Braxton. Okay.
Can I be?
How about Russell Simmons?
No, because that means.
Oh damn!
Okay, hold on.
QC. No, he was hating no man.
And he got like 2 kids at the same time. No, by 2 different movies. Okay. Hold on, man. Hold on.
What was BB and CeCe Winans record label?
Warren Campbell. I'm gonna be Warren Campbell.
I don't even know who that is.
Warren Campbell. That's Erica Campbell from Mary Mary.
I'll rock with that.
He produced "How Deep Is Your Love for Me" from Drew Hill and a whole bunch of other songs.
Okay.
Yeah. So he does gospel production and R&B as well. And he's got a label and everything. Warren Campbell. I'm Warren Campbell. There we go. Shout out to Warren Campbell.
We are we're a part of a network. And this guy is the CEO basically of the network. CEO, CFO? What do you? He wear a bunch of hats. So anyway, before I even wanted to do a podcast, he came to me and was like, yo, You should be on the podcast. And I was like, no, stop fucking playing with me. He's like, no. So before I said yes, I started like guesting on the other people's podcasts that wasn't on the network, just to kind of see, if I liked it.
You came on the show at Locast way before.
Yeah, I said
like over 10 years ago.
Yeah, I said let me try it out. Then I moved out of St. Louis, and I was like, no, I'm good. But I moved back, and Daryl was like, it's time. And of course, that was just my best friend. He couldn't be on today. That's my brother. I said, nigga, let's do it. And we've been rocking for a couple years now. Mm-hmm. The YouTube joint is still not even 2 years old.
It's less than 2.
Yeah, less than 2. And the support that y'all have given us has been fantastic. You gave me a platform to fucking... This is really me, y'all. He can vouch. This is me.
Yeah.
And I don't even drink like I used to, but if I was drinking, I would really be wilding. But I'm also, I enjoy it. So for y'all that watch, I appreciate. Even if you don't watch, play this shit in the background. I get paid regardless. Just put it on.
Just to help out the watch time hours, because it helps out the algorithm.
Just put it on. Like, share, subscribe. This is supposed to be a lot shorter, but we got the fucking jamming. Yeah. We got another joint coming right back.
The regular Sunday, regular joint. So, we got more topics coming up.
Doja, we back on Sunday. We're going to start doing some lives. We got some stuff cooking. I wanted to have more subscribers in the network. Y'all not helping me get there. Help your boy get there.
That's real shit.
I want to be...
And watch too, though. After you subscribe, watch.
Oh, yeah.
Just subscribe. Watch too, though. It helps out the algorithm.
And share. And, hey... I say the N word a lot because I got some. We got some white subscribers too.
100%.
Hey, my bad, y'all. I know y'all be feeling kind of left out. Just don't say it, because if I hear you say it, then you
Shout
not.
out to Joe Rogan.